If you keep folding in silence, don't bring up anything about freedom. Download the Unruly Blueprint and start building with structure so that you can govern yourself under compression. What I want you to do today is analyze your current situation. I don't give a fuck what it looks like. You may be going through something. I want you to analyze it from what you are about to hear. Let's get right into it. Why you won't rise. Long before the laws test you, long before you get to where you're going and the hurdles that you have to get over, long before any of that, you're already structured to fail. And that's simply because you have zero structure in the way that you operate in yourself. Point one, the real battlefield equals silence. And I'm talking to you directly. You will collapse in isolation. A lot of you don't have the nervous system built for uncertainty. And so when you get into isolation, you don't know what the fuck to do because you no longer have the dopamine triggers or stimulation that the chaos that you were in gave you. So now that you're in your own head and your own understanding of who you are, and you have to sit sturdy because you're walking a path now that is directly related to you and the outcomes that you must provide for yourself. This is no external influence. This is nothing external is coming to get you or help you. And so when you're in isolation, you then start to question yourself because the silence starts to work on you. Because when you were not in silence, you were filled by noise, and the noise was your jester, and you gave it all your attention, and you never listened to the voice in your head, which was you, trying to give you signals to get out of a situation, move differently, leave the relationship, drop the client, start to make content, post even though you were scared. It doesn't fucking matter what situation you were in. Your voice has already come to you, but you did not give yourself enough solitude to understand what it was or hear it for what it was telling you to do. You've allowed chaos to disrupt your ability to be silent. And therefore, silence is not your fucking comrade anymore. It's not your ally. It becomes your battlefield. And if you haven't understood how to get over situations where you don't know what the outcome is, then all you have to do is turn to external, because it's easy to say, hey, the chaos outside is fucking distracting me. The girl is pissing me off, so she's distracting me. Oh, over here it's pissing me off. That energy is off. That is absolute bullshit. The reason why you will never rise is your ability to sit in silence and understand that every decision that you make is dependent on your ability to hear the inner voice in its direction from which you must move toward. Get out of this bullshit where you taking dopamine, it's stimulating you, and then you blame the same dopamine that you were just enjoying however many days ago. And now when you have to sit in silence to figure out your next move because now your life is being a bit uncertain and you might be on a pendulum swing, you fucking crash out. And that's why a lot of y'all go on Instagram and y'all start scrolling and doom scrolling and XYZ. You don't want to go to the gym. You start eating bullshit. You listen to your body and what it craves because now you don't even have structure to hold your own frame. So now your body is doing whatever it wants. You are in your body. You are supposed to be in full governance of your body. Your body should not be in control of you. But a lot of you don't even know how to be in control of yourself, so therefore you can't even control your body. So every time you get hungry, every time you get that dopamine rush, every time you want to go fuck that girl, every time you want to go do a short play because life is too stressful and you think it's going to take you out, every time you want to take that trip, go over here and party on it for the weekend, you do so because real life requires you to be silent and for you to hear your next move. But you don't even know what the fuck your next move is. And now life is coming to crash on you. Because you're in a pendulum swing and you don't even understand law. So now when the pendulum swing comes, oh shit, what the fuck is going on in my life? And you have no governance over your body, so that means you have no governance over your thoughts. And your thoughts then give you your emotions then give you your actions then create the reality that you always run from because it's not the dopamine stimuli that you are used to. You need to sit in silence. Next point. Listen, I'm about to go in on y'all today. Law versus emotional. This is bullshit. Emotional hope is absolute dog shit. Dog shit. Do not get attached to this right here. That is going to bring you through the ringer. You see what the first word is? Emotional. And what do we say about that? Your emotions should be observed. But a lot of y'all taking them emotions and you're saying, hopefully I get out of this, hopefully. When there is a structurized, systemized way to get out of every hardship that you're in. You want to know what the fucking formula is? Law. Point blank period. Law is going to get you out of every situation because law is more than likely the thing that has got you into the situation. And realistically, it's not law that got you into the situation. It's yourself because you don't know what the fuck law is. But I'm going to give you the sauce so that now you can start applying it to your life and watch your life do a 180 from where it is. But first you got to go through the fucking mud that you caused. But once you get through that part, it gets a little easier. But let me explain to you now what law is. So law is the universal laws that run the realm. We talked about it before in many videos. We talked about it in yesterday's video. Mentalism, polarity, correspondence, vibration, rhythm, gender. These are and there's a few more, but these are the laws of the realm. And once you start to understand them for what they are, you can then operate with them, not against them. Because before you started watching my channel or watching the information I've been giving you, you've probably been living a life that's in full misalignment with law. And therefore your life is just on these pendulum swings. You react to every fucking swing of the pendulum, which then fuels it fucking emotionally. And then it's just gonna take you up and down. Ye fucking hog, cowboy, you fucking bitch. Understand that law is going to force you into alignment. So if your life is getting hard, just know you're misaligned. Your life is telling you, yo, I'm finna bring you back to center and show you who the fuck you are. And as long as you keep running from who the fuck you are and where you know you should go, because that little voice in your head while you're silent is gonna tell you where you should be going, I'm gonna keep letting you ride this fucking pendulum. And you're gonna feel the wrath of law. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I talk about it every fucking morning. The wrath that comes with law is not to destroy you, but to purify you of the fucking false identities and the false people that you've been around, so that you can find yourself in silence usually. So when your life starts to get destroyed, you're now in a position where there's only you. There's no more dopamine because you won't crave it. Law is going to make sure you get into alignment. But a lot of you resist law, which then forces your life to go back into turmoil because you keep running from the alignment that law is trying to give you. And so for you men that are in the weaker sector of men, you're masculine, but you're weak in it. You're not disciplined. You don't work your body out, which is really fortifying your mind. You don't train. You don't fight. So you don't know what the harsh realities of life are. And so you scroll and you watch fucking videos that fuel your dopamine. That's just what it is. And so when you see people who live in law, you then go against them. Because we don't speak nicely, because we understand that alignment isn't sweet. This bullshit that they talk about, namaste, meditation, all of these other healing factors, they don't fucking tell you the other side of the coin. The other side of the coin is execution, especially as a man. You should be doing all of those rituals, but you need to understand the execution side of it. And the execution is your birthright because it's grounded in masculine energy. It doesn't flow like water, right? That's the feminine. And you're supposed to be the frame. You're supposed to be the container that holds feminine energy. And you can't do without feminine energy, so don't act like you can. The red pill niggas, don't, hey. But understand that once you get into a masculine frame of understanding discipline lawfully, your life will go through hell if you've built it up on the wrong side. And most likely you have, because a lot of us do. We weren't raised correctly. The men before us were weak, cowards. Your father might have been strong. You might have had some strong fucking influences around you. Masculine as fuck. Fuck that girl. Do this. Drink. Smoke. Hey, be a dickhead. I don't care because you got money. You're not trying to look to be in accordance with your bloodline and the fuckery that they were doing. You're looking to be aligned with law so that you get everything that you have within you. Because you have a lot of abundance in you, but you can't hear it or see where to go because you're never in silence long enough. And the people that raised you weren't raising you to be strong in the way that law is. Because the way that you were raised was not in law. That's probably why you're the first time hearing about law. Therefore, you have to take the time to understand it and let it work on your life. And so, like I said before, when you get to these periods where your life is on a pendulum swing and you have to be in silence, enjoy it. Allow life to be destructive of your life. Because what you'll start to realize is everything that you used to give your attention to, everything you used to give your energy to, was really draining you and drowning out that inner voice, inner fire, and inner masculine energy that you need. It is a requirement to live in this realm as a male. Your masculine energy, you must learn it. You must feed it every day, more than you feed the fucking dopamine outside. And just by the way, if you want to fuck bitches and get money and drive the cars, that's abundant. And abundant is feminine. The fuck? Money flows. Feminine. So if you want the money and you also want feminine women, you need to be a very disciplined, divine, masculine man who lives in law. Very simple. I don't understand. You praying to God. Oh, God, help me. God ain't fucking coming, buddy. The fuck? Come on, look in the mirror. Sharpen your fucking self to know that this emotional hope you're going off of is weak-minded. Because faith is not fucking passive. That's why I just said, you can't pray to God and solve your problems. You can't pray and, ooh, I'm in a fucked up position, God, ooh, but you know what you're doing, so I'm gonna sit here and wait for you to grab me out. Fucker, you stuck in the same problem 20 years later. Then trying to mask it, put on a fucking show for the outside world because you don't want people to understand or know that the same shit that was troubling you 20 years ago still is fucking up your life today. Huh? I'm hitting a fucking nerve? Good, because faith is not passive. It's structured obedience in motion. The fuck? What are we talking about? You are a masculine man. It is time for you to get up out of this fucking dead dream state you're in, realize God's never coming for you, and start to make motion towards the things that you know you need to get after. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You are never too old to redeem your bloodline. The only thing stopping you is because you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable. And you love your comfort. So hey, wait for the second coming of Jesus to come scoop your ass up, my boy. Don't know what to tell you. Next point. Yeah, we might be here for a second, boy. Why 99% collapse? The majority of you will never understand what it is to be a man in law because you can't handle compression and you don't desire compression before you look for the rewards that law has for you. You want all the fucking shit, quick and fast, instant gratification. And I know it's a thing within our generation. I understand. I get it. But understand that law doesn't work that way. You don't just get to say what you want and then manifest it. That's not how this shit works. And anyone telling you that's how manifestation works, they're fucking lying. The coordinates and the formula for manifestation is first understanding how the realm that you live in works. That's what blows my mind. How could you ever desire abundance, but you don't know how the realm that you live in works? Therefore, you walking in this bitch blinded than a motherfucker, just, where should I go today? Maybe I should try over there. That's fucked up. Got myself in a little fuckery over there. Let me try over here. Ooh, let me fuck her. Fuck, that one wasn't great. What the fuck? Y'all are walking blind. Y'all are sheeps. And that's why everybody can just shepherd you along the fucking path that they want you to go down. Because you don't ever ask questions about the realm you live in. The realm you live in has a certain governing law and set of laws that you must follow to get to the very things that you are looking to obtain. And the shepherds may not know that, but they understand parts of it enough so that they can rule the blind. And the second you start to understand law is when you start to realize, ooh, I gotta move a little different. Because what I actually desire, requires structure, discipline, and masculine energy, and I have all of that within me. So why the fuck am I looking external for all of those things? I want the rush of dopamine that comes with the byproduct of working through structure and law, but I don't want to put in the fucking hard work that it takes to build the structure in law. Sound like you? Probably. Because you not rising. The fuck? I'm trying to give you the key. You could go unlock your own life, bro. You do not need to follow me and do as I say. However, you need to hear it, because then you'll realize if you don't do what I say, you're gonna be fucked up and drowned out, and the shepherd's gonna fuck your ass up because they take you to a slaughterhouse. You will follow them to the fucking day you die and get no fucking improvement in your life. No red pill, no black pill, no blue pill, no no taking a no blood clot pill. The only fucking pill you need to take is your own self in the reality that you live in. And for you to take that pill, it requires you to understand law and the realm that you live in, because we all are governed by these laws. Nothing just goes unnoticed. Nothing is a coincidence. The circle that you vibrate on is what you're attracting into your life, and it's really just a reflection of who you are. So if you're fucked up, that's good. That's because that's who you are, buddy. You look around, your friend's not making money, but you aspire to be a big breadwinner. That means your voice is trying to tell you, but you have so much energetic tether lines to your friend. You, ooh boy, I can't leave my friends. But my friends, fuck them. Law don't give a fuck about your friends, neither do I. I give zero fucks. You need to understand that if you have a mission to execute on, that your friends ain't gonna help you if they're not vibrating at that level. You want the crown, but you don't want to go through the crucifixion. I'm gonna say it again. You want the crown, but you do not want to go through the crucifixion. And the crucifixion is lawful, because you must be able to pass every test gateway to get to where you want to be. It takes time. It requires structure. But Mr. Brown, I need to feel ready. I don't feel ready yet. I hear what you're saying. I understand that I must follow law, but I'm not ready. What the fuck? Law don't give a fuck if you're ready or not. That shit is coming for your life, bro. Every day. You're living under law, whether you understand it or not. It is the sole reason why you exist. Deep that, and then you will start to know, ooh, maybe I should figure out what the fuck law is trying to do in my life. Because it is the only reason you exist. So stop chasing attention. Stop chasing the bitch. Stop chasing the money. Stop chasing this glorious lifestyle. Cut all of that shit out and just obey the laws of the realm and watch your life give you everything that you ever desired, because it's inside of you. But it can't be unlocked until the foundation is strong enough for you to hold all the abundances. Law is not dumb. Law not just going to drop abundance on you so that, with a weak foundation, so that you kill yourself? And you go on drugs? Or you backslide, or you become a false leader? No. And you see it all. You can recognize the people who are just, they know law to a degree, so they ride the pendulum in their favor. Because you see people do it all the time. You don't know someone? Okay, cool. So watch this. And what do I mean by that? This is why I say don't seek attention, seek to obey law. Because what law shows you is that there's a pendulum swing, and it's fueled by emotional energy. The more people that focus on that pendulum, the more it comes into fruition, right? So this is why you may see things on television or the news, but they're repeating the same thing, because the more of you that grasp it and fuel it emotionally, the harder the pendulum swings and the faster the law of mentalism plays out. Mentalism just means that everything is created through your mind. So if you watch it enough times, there's going to be so much energy that the thing that you're thinking about, whether you don't want it to happen or happen, you're still thinking about it, which means enough people thinking about it and the pendulum swinging with all that energy, it's going to happen. And you can use that to your advantage. People ride the pendulum swing. It takes them up into the falsities. They broadcast the falsities, the cars, the women, the money, the this, the that, hoes, dinners, penthouse, And what happens is that you can create products up here to sell to the sheep that weren't fucking fed correctly by their parents, so they don't understand that that's false. And then when the pendulum crashes, I can then swindle you to make you believe that the system is against me, so then you fall deeper into my energetic pool. And so when the pendulum starts to crash, you will revere me as great because I can say the Matrix did it. The pendulum swing can be ridden, but however, you see what comes with that. When it swings and it takes everything from you, you have to be strong enough to withstand that. So even the fucking shepherds of y'all sheep that ride the pendulum swing for attention to make the money to then get the back swing, the reverse swing, because it has to come back up, even they know that they must be strong enough to ride the pendulum when it goes into the negative. You don't understand that though. You just think it's, oh, they're strong and I can be that strong. No, you can't. And a lot of you going to chase that money, and when that pendulum swing starts to draw to the negative, you are going to burn the fuck out because you don't understand yourself, nor do you understand the laws and how they work, which means you're going to get wiped out, which is why 99% of y'all collapse. You trying to be like the influencer, you trying to be like the masculine talk head or the masculine figurehead. You're trying to be like them, but they understand something you don't, and I understand something the two of y'all don't. So listen, law is what you should obey, nothing else. Because if I told you can have everything that they talk about without dealing with the backswing, what about that? It just requires a bit of silence. It requires a bit of you focusing on yourself and your internal voice. It requires you to do hard shit every single day. It requires discipline, dangerously disciplined to your routine and law. And I think at that rate, I think you should download the Unruly Blueprint so that you start to understand law and you know how to make money. Trying to be sovereign? You trying to be a man that lives through structure without having to go on the backswing of the pendulum swing, but still get the money, the bitches, the cars and all that shit? You might want to download that Unruly Blueprint, because that's the sauce that everyone won't tell you. I'm telling you because I'm the one who's gone up to the top on the other side of the pendulum swing. I just don't broadcast that shit because that's not what I wanted to do. That's not my style. This is my style. When it brought me all the way back down, what did I do? I took note. I understood. Oh, wow. The pendulum swing can bring you up to 7 figures and crash you back down to peasant food. Oh, and then, but also when you just realize, oh shit, now I can sit in silence though. Hold up. I'm in the valley of the fucking bedrock, but I've made it. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. Hold on. Let me figure something out real quick. And then you start to learn law. And it gives you everything right back. But now you have to live by it and obey the laws of the realm. So you don't have to go through the pendulum swing. Download the Unruly Blueprint. While you're down there, like, comment, and subscribe if you're learning anything. Because we on a roll. Next point. I'm not going to have you out of here earlier. Just fucking get your drinks. Get your food and sit down, because we're going to be here for a second. The compressed expansion. That very destruction that you've heard me talk about before, when the pendulum comes to take you out, which is really just law purifying your field so that you can now understand who you are, so that your foundations can be strong enough to hold the abundance once you figure out who you are. That destruction purifies you. It cuts the noise, it cuts the toxic bitch, but her pussy's good, so I understand. I get it. I've been there. Cut your fucking eater off. It's the hardest shit in the world, bro. It's painful. I get it. Like, bro, I understand. You gotta stop going out. I get it. You're a socialite. You like to be outside. You like to be around the women. You might even attract them. You might look good. You might even be disciplined and masculine, so you get a lot of women. Ooh, fuck. You might even be an entrepreneur who's making money. You look good and you got eaters on your team. Fuck. But you're not executing it the way that you know you should, because you don't know yourself. Take the time and allow the destruction to purify your field, which means a lot of that shit that you've clung to before for your identity to soar in public eye, but not in silence, has to go. Allow the pussy to go. There's more. It comes back. I promise you. I'm telling you it comes back. And it comes back even better, because now You don't have to worry about lying to everybody. Oh, you want to know something else? That shit they tell you about, oh, your queen's not there? Bro, that no longer is a thing for you because the only shit you're trying to obey is law. Hello. You think the law is going to fuck you up if you're following and obeying its law? It's going to give you what you want, including the woman you want. Come on, let the pure, but you have to be pure to get those things, so destruction must ensue on your life. That then is where you are silent, and law now gets to test your stability. How strong is he? Is he really committed? And you'll see it all the time. You're gonna have a run of maybe 10 straight days, and something's coming to test you to see if that purification that you just went through was for real. Because some of y'all are phonies. Some of y'all play like you've understood what's going on. Some of you play with the laws, but now when the law comes to check you for real and put pressures on you, you collapse. Because you weren't serious. You didn't want it as bad as you said. And that's why you see in the beginning of the year, resolutions this, resolutions that, ha 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 ha. But then by January 31st, the wall still spread out, big back. Don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do with the rest of the year. Complaining about your 9 to 5. I want to start a business, but I can't. Because when you said you was gonna commit in the beginning of the year, life heard you. The laws, they heard you. And then they said, let me see if this motherfucker dead ass this time. It's been 10 years. Maybe he got it now. Start pressuring your ass, you crumble. Like a fucking overcooked cookie, bro. Come on. So you have to get to a place where that silence builds on you. Because those tests are gonna come. They're gonna come. You're gonna be like, fuck, whoa, don't know how that happened, but you gotta stay neutral so you don't get hit by the pendulum. Good or bad, I don't give a fuck if you get, like, bro, I got some good news the other day. Great, ooh, feeling great. However, I don't express it emotionally and keep governing my emotional state to stay neutral. Because if I get to a spot where I'm like, damn, I'm killing it. Yes, pendulum swing. Coming to knock your ass out. You gave it too much emotion. Relax, calm down. Good shit happens in your life. Nod, appreciate it. Bad shit happens in your life. Appreciate it. Simple. Now, does that mean you're always going to get smacked with bad if you get good? No, it just means that overexertion of your emotions in a positive state is also going to smack you with the negative because it has to balance. So if you stay neutral and have a structure, right, built on law to understand that fact, the emotion comes, you witness the outcome, you say, aha, nice. Continue moving. Like it is what it is. You have to be able to govern yourself, not emotions, which means you govern your life by the rituals you keep every single day. Do not allow your emotions to sway you out of balance, because the pendulum swing is going to make sure that your life reflects to you the shit that you're hiding from in those emotional states. So stay neutral, observe them, show law that you are capable of handling abundance and you are capable of handling hardship, because they go hand in hand. Next point, governing through compression. Tell yourself, I sit fully neutral through destruction. What does that do? Saves you from the pendulum swing, from destroying you even further. Keeps you away from the hardship that will ensue if you react emotionally. The laws tell you if you are in that mental state, whatever you think is going to happen because of the hardship, it's going to happen because you thought of it. You're telling the pendulum swing to come prove to you that what you're thinking is real. No matter how much you try to avoid it, because you're trying to avoid it and actively avoiding the destruction of your life, it's coming to you even that much faster. You can't avoid the things you don't want to happen. You must process them as they happen and observe them. This is not about running. This is about staying neutral. Avoidance only means that thing's coming closer to you. Observe and move. Observe and move, observe and move, observe and move. That means when you're in silence, you must learn that you command your field without applause, without reassurance, without confirmation. No one's gonna tell you that you're doing the right thing. Only you know. There's a gut feeling every time you have to make a decision. You have it, I have it. But if it only comes when you are in silence, when you have the ability to hear it, to feel it, and a lot of you just feel it, shake it off because your nervous system isn't stabilized correctly, so you can't even identify what it is. You just feel it like, fuck, ooh, don't like that. Maybe I should go fuck. Maybe I should go smoke. Maybe I should go drink. Maybe I should go out. Get over this little thing I got. That thing you trying to shake off is the exact reason why you're fucking collapsing. Here to tell you, what do you fucking do? Acknowledge yourself first. Because if you are in command of you, that means no one's applauding you, no one's going to give you the reassurance, and no one's going to confirm to you that you are doing the right thing for you. Things arrive in my life because I govern them with law. That's just how it works. This manifestation shit is bullshit. They lied to you, I'm sorry. Not really, don't give a fuck. Because you believe the sorry ass bullshit. And you could have sat in silence and started to understand that, maybe that isn't correct. That namaste meditation fucking sound therapy shit cannot be it. Ooh, I can bring it and call it to me. Nigga, what the fuck? They lied. They lied to you. They lied to you. The only thing that fucking matters is your ability to follow law every single day ritualistically. Non-stop motion. And everything is vibrating and you're trying to attract something to your life. The only way to do it is by changing the way you vibrate, which means you must move. Because you never stop moving, so that meditation, ooh, your mind can call it to you. Ooh, peace. Peace on the whole, bitch. The fuck are we talking about? You cannot stand still and expect your life to just come to you. You must move. There's a video going out every single day. Why? Because this is my mission and this is why I do it. You think if I kept all of this inside and didn't post that I would just manifest this? What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? And then you worried about the car, the bitch, the money, Okay, cool. You get a taste of that. You're going to get over it in minutes, bro. I promise you. You're going to wake up, see the same blood clot Lamborghini. You're going to wake up in the same fucking pussy you fucked every single day since you've been on. You're going to get the same fucking money that you've been getting. It all then feels like, I got all of this, but what now? Precisely. You never followed law, so you don't even know what the fuck is next because you don't know yourself. The fuck? I govern my life. I govern it. Not the fucking manifestation shit. You govern the outcomes. Why? Because you have to follow law. Law is going to give you what you want, but you must follow. Abide by them. You see that shit where they started to, I feel like, honestly, I don't give a, law don't care about your religion, bro. And neither do I. Law does not give a fuck about your religion, and neither do I, simply because the same religion that's telling you pray to God in stillness and he will provide fucking lied. Law is the only thing. And matter of fact, they didn't lie, they just said that shit real passive like. Pray to God, and faith without works is dead. They told you that, but that just went through the window for you. They tell you that your life needed to go through destruction. And that's what they should have said. Maybe your ass wouldn't be so scared of hell. You'd be scared of the fucking repercussions of not following law. Maybe that would have got your ass up off the couch. Got your ass into the gym a little bit longer. If they started to threaten y'all with some lawful repercussions, you would move. But you praying to God not to fucking send you to hell in the next life. Nigga, what about this one? You just gonna fuck around, huh? Because you can pray and repent. Okay. All right, you really don't want to. You don't want what you say you want. You don't want what you say you want, and the law knows it. That's why you're not getting it, and that's why 90% of fuckers collapse. Cause y'all just think y'all say y'all want it. Y'all like the peace. You love the peace. Y'all spiritual niggas love the peace. Your pastor loves the peace. Your family loves the peace. Everyone wants peace. Fuck peace. Where there's peace, there's no fucking movement. Ain't no peace ever. Fuck, especially if you're a masculine man, you think you're gonna hold frame and hold peace? Some of y'all niggas can't even go outside. Some of y'all niggas can't even go outside for real, because when you see a lawful man step, you must bow. Ain't no way you gonna come into my space and not acknowledge my presence, because I follow law. So immediately, no. But see, this is where also you got it fucked up. You think you could follow law a little bit. You could do things a little bit. You could tap into your aura a little bit. You could sit in silence a little bit. You feel like, 3-4 days, a little bit is enough. When you meet someone who's doing it 7 days of the week, non-stop, with gun work, with fucking training to fight, with fucking going to the gym and fortifying your mind, with reading law every day non-stop, and doing your namaste bullshit, you have no choice but to bow, you bitch. Why? Law. Polarity gonna eat your ass alive. When you see the nigga who reflects to you every insecurity you've ever had in your life, you have no choice but to love me or hate me. Why? Law. I follow law, therefore I'm a walking polarizer. Walk into the room and polarize. Walk into your life, polarize. You wanna talk to me, you're gonna get polarized. And you either gonna hate me or love me. That's it. It ain't no way. Some of y'all right now clicked off the video. Y'all ready to click off the video because I'm irking something in you. Polarization, which is a main thing, a main law that you must follow. Polarizing and hate, or polarizing will evoke a hatred or a love. What do you think those two things are on? A spectrum, which make them the same. Hello, bitch, I just polarized you. And you don't even know what the fuck is happening. You understand what I'm saying to you? So the second you learn law, if you hear these words and you start to implement them tomorrow and you do it for the rest of your life, you will have nothing to worry about. Destruction will come, you stay neutral. The best parts of your life come, you stay neutral. The pussy start coming, you stay neutral, because I want you to understand you can also use this while you're digging something with a fat ass and a wet pussy up. You can literally do the same laws. They work the same way. What the fuck? And as a matter of fact, women are going to want you 10 times more when you move in law. I don't need to act flashy for your bitch to come to me. I'll summon her by presence. It's just what it is. You wondering why the world fucked up. Oh, y'all got me sweating in this hole. You wondering why the world fucked up. It is your inability to follow structure and follow your birthright, which is masculine discipline to law. Your bitch cheating on you. Now you claiming that all bitches is whack. But it's you that's the problem. Why you think she cheated, guy? Law will tell you why she cheated. She wouldn't have cheated on you if you followed law and understood it. If you governed your life and governed her, she'd probably stay. If you governed your life and you governed your money, it probably would multiply. If you governed your life the way that you should govern yourself at the gym, you might lose some fucking weight and bag everything that you want. From business clients to the bitches. The spectrum is endless. But you gotta operate law and obey every single one of them. Because the second you stop obeying, the second they come in to take back what they gave you, because your foundation proves not to be as strong as they thought it was. Gee, and them spiritual niggas over there, yeah, whatever. And them fucking pastors that's sedating you, yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. This is what I care about. Law. That's it. Period. Listen, I'm gonna get y'all out of here now, because now I'm hype. I need to go cool down. Might fight, I'll keep my mouth shut. The law warning. And I need to hurry up and eat, my boy. We are fasting. You should also start seeing. This is what I keep telling y'all want to download that blue book, that ebook. Y'all want to do it. You're not doing it. It literally compacts all of this. Next. I don't give a fuck. Download it, you don't download it, I'm still gonna live my life, because what? Law is going to govern and help me in every fucking way possible, because I follow it. Whatever. Choice is yours, bro. Here's one of the most important things that we are going to end this video with. And this, if you got it this far, like, comment, and subscribe. But also, this is the part that you really want to take a deep understanding to. Law in silence is going to test your structure. And what does your structure mean? Your structure is really your nervous system. You're going to be rattled when you get tested. When things happen in your life, your nervous system is going to want to react. And the structure that we talk about is the ability for you to regulate your nervous system back to a neutral state so that no furtherance of action has to be taken by law. Right? So if you take the time to understand your nervous system in silence, you will then expand and get more. And this is why you might see yourself collapsing and not getting what you want, is because your nervous system gets rattled when the tests come, which then tells law you're not ready for expansion. We can't give you more because when we gave you that little bit, you went crazy happy or crazy fucking bad. You're too reactive. You have no control over your central nervous system, which governs your ability to stay neutral. And the next point of staying neutral is when those tests come, good or bad, when you stay neutral, you must keep moving. This isn't like, oh, the tests come and you stay stagnant. No. Law is testing, can he stay neutral while also walking forward? Because the compression cannot make you stagnant. The compression can't still you. That's the thing. And a lot of you freeze. It's a trauma response. This is why it's a nervous system thing. And this is why I follow law and not that bullshit that everybody else telling you. It's a nervous system thing. You must understand that when things come to test you, it is your nervous system that is either going to expand you or make you collapse. And the better hold you have of it, the better governing you do of your own nervous system, it determines where you're going to end up. Because the throne that you're looking for, the throne that they give men like me, and there's very few of us, and it could be you, but I don't know if you're willing to go through what law is going to take you through, or if you're going to be disciplined to it. But the ability to stay neutral when pressure is coming is the only way you're going to get the fucking throne. It requires you to be under constant pressure non-stop while continuing to move, while keeping your eyes focused on where you're trying to go, but also watching your surroundings, because the tests just get bigger. The more responsibility you get, the bigger the test. Come on now. You think if you got past all them small ass tests, yep, man, bitch ass nigga, yep, fuck you. Girl wanted to take my money, fuck you. Your parents was doing all sorts of fuckery, yeah, fuck you. Your friends was, yeah, fuck y'all. Oh, somebody betrayed, yeah, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Now you in silence and you move by yourself with law. You in full accordance with yourself. You think they're just gonna continue to send you the same test so you could just stroll through life with no pressure? That's what you thought? That's funny as fuck. You gonna get all the abundances, my boy. When you start to follow law dangerously close, know that those tests not coming just to touch you and see if you'll move. No. Them tests coming with a wrecking ball and seeing if you'll stand unfazed so that when the wrecking ball comes this close to you, you don't flinch, like we said yesterday. That's all that's gonna happen. They send the test to see if you move. You jump, you get skittish, your nervous system goes out of whack, you initiate a trauma response and still stop moving, you lose everything. Everything you fought all them other tests for. And it's not that you lose it permanently, it's that it must purify you again and prove to you that that little crack, that test that fucked up your foundation a little bit. And what do I mean when I say it fucked up your foundation a little bit? If someone dies in your family and you react crazy, if you get a lot of money and you react crazy, if a shorty gives you some good pussy and you now follow her instead of law, they're trying to prove that the little crack in your foundation that just happened, it'll never happen again. So what do we have to do? Purify you, which might mean we got to bring you back to the bottom, nigga. And when you start realizing that that's how strict law gets once you sit on the throne, once you become an operator of your life because you passed the hard purification test and you are now on the mountain of ascension and they bring you everything that you ever desired, the car, the women, the and you don't bend to any of the byproducts, that is when you win. But the second you start bending to money, women, circumstance, status, you lose it all because you've proven yourself not worthy of everything that you fought for. So we must bring your ass back down so that when you go up the next time, you might understand not to bend. You're talking to someone who's done it. I have climbed the fucking hill, got it all, bent. Money, pussy, status, bent to it. Oh yeah, Mr. Brown? Yeah? You bending now? Yeah, the pussy was good, wasn't it? Okay, all right. You like that hotel, huh? Oh, okay, all right. $1,000 on shots. Yeah, all right. 4 shots for $1,000. Ooh, you ballin', bro. Let me show you why none of that shit matters. Took my ass and dragged me right back down, gang. Just to give it right back. I'm trying to tell you. Start living and understanding law for what it is. The times you see the people there, you see the millionaires go up high, and then they get all the money and then they crash down, but they get it back. This is what they figured out, subconsciously or consciously. They have figured out how to obey the universal laws that will bring them right back to the peak of the mountain that they just fell from. And sometimes the only time you figure that out is by going through hardship. So that the next time you go up, you then realize, oh shit, let me not do what I did the last time. But you, my friend, can consciously choose to abide by the law. So now what do you think happens on your first go round? You think you just go up and you lose it all? No, you go up and you realize, okay, cool, I'm gonna live in accordance to law. I'm not gonna lose shit. I'm not gonna lose anything. I'm gonna get it all and I'm gonna stay up there. But you have to be really disciplined, which a lot of you are not. That's why 99% of people collapse under the pressures that law brings to test you. So stop blaming your failures because of external factors. You fail because you refuse to govern yourself and your nervous system in silence. Download the Unruly Blueprint so that you learn how to build structure within law so that you can get everything that you deserve and everything that's within you. Law is not impressed by your desires. They wait to reward you for your restraint. And if you didn't understand this, argue with your mom, because maybe she will explain your bullshit.